writer's
Can I make
internal
these for you?
tumult. The setting of 1920s England, with its strict societal norms, further underscores the confinement that Woolf felt, both from the world and within her own mind. Kidman portrayed this beautifully, embodying Woolf's struggle to reconcile her expansive mind with the constraints of her environment. The film's depiction of Woolf's ultimate tragic fate is heart-wrenching, but Kidman ensures that audiences remember Woolf not only for her ending, but for the depth of emotion, creativity, and insight that she brought to every moment of her life. In The Hours, Nicole Kidman achieved more than just mere imitation. She offered a sensitive, nuanced tribute to a literary icon, reminding the world of the delicate balancing between brilliance and vulnerability that Virginia Woolf navigated throughout her life. Number 20. Ashton Kutcher in The Butterfly Effect. In the realm of cinematic explorations of time and destiny, The Butterfly Effect stands out, not only for its intriguing narrative, but for Ashton Kutcher's unexpected and compelling performance. As Evan Treborn, Kutcher delved deep into a complex character, one who discovers the power and the curse of diving into the past to alter events, only to confront the unpredictable ripples of consequences.
Okay, Evan.
Kutcher, predominantly known for comedic antics and youthful charm, had demonstrated an
Emily.
unprecedented depth and maturity in the role. His journey through alternating realities, each shaped by his time-tweaking decisions, allowed him to showcase a range of emotions, from anguish of seeing loved ones suffer in one's reality to the heartbreak of losing them in another. The weight of his choices, underscored by the film's theme, that even the flutter of a butterfly's wings could cause a typhoon halfway around the world, was apparent in Kutcher's portrayal. The film questioned the very nature of fate, free will, and the burdens of responsibility, and Kutcher's performance became the anchor for these philosophical explorations. With each temporal leap and each consequence faced, he managed to keep audiences both riveted and empathetic. As Evan grappled with the morality of his actions and the understanding that some things may be beyond one's control, Kutcher's authentic performance invited viewers to introspect on their own past choices and the unforeseeable outcomes they may have begotten. In The Butterfly Effect, Ashton Kutcher shed the skin of his earlier comedic personas, emerging as a versatile actor who was capable of navigating the intricate pathways of a character torn between the power of memory and the inevitability of fate.
Arm & Hammer Hardball Litter. How hard is it? Crazy hard.
Amazing.
It's the virtually indestructible clump.
For marine proteins and rich vitamins, Viviscal supplements were born. Viviscal, proven to grow.
We've been talking for years now about the MCU versus the DCEU, and specifically, two of the biggest powerhouses, Superman versus Captain Marvel, who went in a fight between the two juggernauts. And now with the DCEU officially over and the Marvels out now, I think it's time to officially put this debate to rest. Let's talk about why Superman vs. Captain Marvel isn't even close, and maybe how it never was. What's up, guys? This is Danco. I do fight breakdowns, power ranking videos, or more deep dives into your favorite characters and franchises, with new videos every week. So if that seems great to you, well, sit back and enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you want to, or hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Krypton is dying, and no one really wants to admit it. Well, no one except Jor-El and Lara are the only ones that seem to have any clue what's going on. And their only goal from then on is to save their son, Kal-El. So they built a baby-sized spaceship and just launched him onto outer space, sent him hurtling towards Earth. I don't know why they didn't decide to build a rocket big enough for all three of them, but I guess they figured they would just kill themselves since their alien son was better off being raised by some random strangers in the middle of Kansas.
Nope.
They really lucked out too, because Kal landed on Jonathan and Martha Kent's front yard. And so instead of becoming a tyrannical dictator with godlike powers, he became Clark Kent, Superman, the world's greatest hero. Thanks to being exposed to a yellow sun, Superman, like all Kryptonians, gained godlike powers. Like, literally godlike. He's the most powerful member of the Justice League. He's easily more powerful than Wonder Woman. He's even on par with Hot Boy Zeus over here.
Amazing.
And one of his chief powers is super strength. And Clark has done a whole lot of impressive stuff. He's definitely put those muscles to good use. But his best showing was shifting a whole tectonic plate in order to prevent an earthquake. And even though this happened off screen, all we have to base it on is a newspaper article, why not include it? I mean, it's really not that crazy. Thor is literally doing stuff like this, and we've seen other Superman do similar things. And in order to do something like this, to shift a tectonic plate, well, it would require 10 kilotonnes of force and energy, or country-level strength, meaning that you could destroy a country with a punch, if a country was small enough where you could destroy it with a punch. So some crazy strength. And all that translates over to how Superman throws a hit, too. I mean, just look at the crashes between him and General Zod, all the destruction that caused. Look at how he was able to send Doomsday flying up into outer space, or just send him sailing. And then look at how he destroyed Steppenwolf. Steps is pretty tough, too. He's fought against his own Doomsday in the past. He even destroyed a moon in their fight. He survived the destruction of a moon. Couldn't stand up against Superman and his punches. And here's the thing. Superman isn't just crazy strong. He's not just able to throw a mean punch, but like the best fighters out there, he can definitely take a punch too. Like, look at his fight against Doomsday. This monster's sole purpose was to kill Superman. He saw one statue of the big guy and he was done. It was all over from that point. He was gonna kill him. And at the beginning of the fight, Superman is actually doing really well. Gets him out of Metropolis, gets him out of the city, gets him up into outer space. And of course, that's when the military decided to launch a nuclear missile at his face. Probably not the best idea, especially in hindsight. But here's the thing. While Superman was injured, he took the blast. He took a nuclear bomb to the face. Was right back in the fight just a few moments later. It's even possible that Superman was weakened from the kryptonite from Batman earlier on in the night. So if that wasn't in play, then he might have just taken that nuclear bomb no problem. And that's not really the only time Superman has taken an attack on that just astronomical level. Because there's also the World Engine. The World Engine is a Kryptonian terraforming machine, used specifically to convert a planet's atmosphere and the literal composition of the world itself to become more like Krypton, making it so that Kryptonians can easily move on in there and colonize the place. Just the World Engine landing down was enough to completely annihilate a mountain. So that already means that it's made out of something that could withstand a mountain-destroying impact. And then not only did Superman destroy it, well, he did it a weekend and standing under a gravity beam that was single-handedly terraforming the Earth. I mean, yeah, it was a slow burn, but this was gravity that was altering and changing the entire planet itself. Superman was at ground zero. He was taking all of that force, all of that power, and it was actually overpowering it and flying through it. That's crazy. But here's the thing. Superman isn't just strong, and he isn't just tough. No, those aren't the only two things he has going for him. He actually got a whole bunch of powers, like his freeze breath, or his hypersonic scream, or his heat vision. Oh man, his heat vision. He's able to slice clean through metal and blow stuff up. And we used to believe that he could reach temperatures as hot as 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. But now, well, Superman's heat vision might actually be way hotter, way more powerful. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, we learned that Kryptonian metal will withstand its core being superheated to 3.5 million Kelvin. No problem. Which is absolutely no laughing matter. The center of our sun is only 1.1 million Kelvin. And yet, here's Superman, consistently burning and cutting through Kryptonian metal. So that's Superman, the big man himself, the ultimate powerhouse in the DCEU. Truly unrivaled. The Captain Marvel? Well, she's got some massive amps over the year. She's becoming a power unlike any other. And as of right now, she would win this fight, and it wouldn't even be close. Through her exposure to the Tesseract's power with the destruction of the Lightspeed engine, Carol gained the ability to produce cosmic energies at a nearly infinite level, manipulate them any way she wants. On top of that, Danvers was